To continue the story, the guys were basically asking them to, to show the ID, and I think what these guys did was just they just closed the doors and just tried to ignore them. And then one of the Stopkham people have has opened the door. They opened the door to the car, which looked like a civilian car, and again repeated, asked them to show the ID. Um, what then happened was these guys, these Spetsnaz guys, went out of the cars, and in particular, one of them uh, basically just, put one of them on the ground, started to put handcuffs on him, and things pretty much escalated from there. I did see the guy trying to kick the Stopkham guy trying to kick the Spetsnaz guy off, like with his knee, but it was, yeah, that's the only violence I saw from Stopham, and that was only because he was putting his knee on his chest, basically choking him with doing a positional choke. So I don't know. I mean, I would probably try to do the same thing to just survive. He was saying, I'm choking," and Kirill was trying to get them to listen to reason. He wasn't even pushing. He was just telling them to get back. Even more Spetsnaz guys came, and basically end of the day they were arrested, the three of them. They were arrested. Stopkham has been arrested before, but this time they were arrested for disturbing official police business, attacking a police officer, attempting to seize a police vehicle. That's opening the door. That's my favorite charge. Opening the door politely and saying, "Hey, can you please show your ID?" That's attempting to commandeer a police vehicle, which looks like a civilian vehicle. And allegedly, the Spetsnaz guys were on a raid. I guess not undercover, but kind of, right? There was a I guess, drug trafficking operation going on. Allegedly, many people say that this has been just constructed after the fact, that it was something else. It looked like they were on some personal business there. But in any case, they were arrested, and these charges are super serious. So this is not, this is not your like disorderly conduct or whatever would they get charged normally. This is super serious. This is years of prison. I think up to 5 years for the three of them. Three of them have been arrested, Kirill among them. They've In Russia, you have the court initially to determine. Well, I mean, in most countries, but in Russia in particular, you have this thing called SIZO, which is jail basically. Um, Not prison, but just jail while you're waiting for your court date. And in Russia, it can be really long, so they have been sentenced already. They could have been let out, basically, right, with maybe taking their passports or whatever. I mean, they can't leave Russia anyway, thanks to sanctions, so it would have been pointless. But yeah, you could let them on, like, I don't know, house arrest, monitoring, blah, blah, blah. But they were actually the initial, it's called mera presечения, which is stopping measure. I don't know how you would call that, but basically making sure that you don't escape before the court. They've been sentenced to 3 months of jail, which is worse than prison. And so that's the current situation. They're building their case. Stopkham is, of course, showing the full video as well, where it's all of the things I've said are clearly shown. So Spetsnaz has clearly broken the law, police law, multiple times, and it seems totally unjustified, totally disproportionate. Uh, then there was talk about, why you're doing this when there's such a situation in the country, alluding to the Ukrainian
Yeah,
special
of
operation. It
course.
sounds like some of these guys were there, so that would, I guess, explain this psychologically, because yeah, you would totally get triggered by some geeks in Moscow by fighting Ukraine. So it's just a sad, sad thing. That these people are actually trying to, they're doing the best they can in practical terms, in terms of activism and literally risking their lives to improve the Russian society and help the Russian government. But the Russian government basically told them, "Fuck off! You're sentenced to jail." And it doesn't look like the actual sentence will be anything better, unless maybe Putin personally intervenes because he seems to like these guys. But yeah, I don't know. He also likes Spetsnaz, so I wouldn't count on that.